Most model launches chase the same prize, a bigger, smarter chatbot that beats the last one on some leaderboard. On June 2nd, 2026, JetBrains went the other way. They open-sourced Mellum2, a small model that was never meant to hold a conversation with you at all. It's built for the plumbing behind your AI apps. And today we're unpacking what that means and why it's a smart bet. So what actually makes Mellum2 different? 3 things define it, and each one points away from the usual chatbot race. First, the size and the shape. Mellum2 is a mixture of experts model with 12 billion total parameters, but only about 2.5 billion active on any given token. So it carries broad knowledge while doing the work of a much smaller model, which is exactly what you want when speed and cost matter. Second, the speed. JetBrains reports it runs inference more than twice as fast as similarly sized models. That kind of latency edge is the whole point when the model is a step inside a bigger pipeline, deciding where a request should go rather than writing a novel. Third, it's genuinely open. Mellum2 ships under the Apache 2.0 license, open from day one. You can run it on your own hardware, inspect it, fine-tune it, and keep the whole thing private, which is a real requirement for a lot of teams. Now, here's the mental model that makes this click. It's not about which model is better. It's about which job each one is for. Picture the frontier model you talk to, a huge API-hosted system that reasons deeply and answers hard questions. It's powerful, but every call is relatively slow and relatively expensive. You don't want that model deciding trivial routing choices thousands of times a second. Mellum2 is the opposite specialist. Small, fast, and running on your own infrastructure, it handles the high-volume, low-glamour decisions inside your system. Think of it as the dispatcher, not the expert. The frontier model does the hard thinking. Mellum2 keeps traffic moving. To make that concrete, follow where a model like this actually sits inside a real AI application. It starts with routing. When a request comes in, something has to decide which tool, model, or path should handle it. Mellum2 can make that call quickly and cheaply, so you're not burning a frontier model on a simple sorting decision. Then there's retrieval. In a RAG pipeline, a fast model can rank, filter, or rewrite the chunks you pull from your knowledge base before they reach the big model. Lower latency here keeps the whole answer feeling instant. Next come the sub-agents. Complex agent systems spin up lots of small helpers doing narrow tasks. Using a compact model for each of those keeps the overall system responsive instead of stacking slow, expensive calls on top of each other. And finally, deployment. Because it's open and small, you can run Mellum2 on-premise or on private hardware. For teams that can't send data to an external API, that private, local option is often the deciding factor. All right, let's pull the key ideas together before we wrap. JetBrains released Mellum2 as open source on June 2nd under Apache 2.0, a 12 billion parameter mixture of experts model with roughly 2.5 billion active, reported to run more than twice as fast as similar size models. It's the successor to the original 4 billion Mellum completion model from 2024. Its real home is the infrastructure layer, routing, RAG pipelines, sub-agents, and private on-premise deployment, not chatting with end users. The bigger lesson is that small, specialized models belong in the orchestration layer. Want more of these AI breakdowns in plain language? Head over to Standarity.com and take a look around.